I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semien on foot. All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
What if I told you, not only can we get Pebbles back very quickly, but we can also get this tack to come with it, okay? And I mean, like, we arrive at Bravante house with Pebbles. Now, this is an exploit, so if you're not the type, you know, sorry. Maybe a thumbs up before you leave. This is done in Easy Rider at the last part, when we're naked and afraid. This glitch is extremely easy to do, but it's what you do with it that can get a little complicated. So today we're going to keep it simple, and we're just going to make it about getting Pebbles back with some sweet tack, okay? What you're going to do is just come up here, crouch down, throw a rock behind this guy so that he turns around, and then you just want to go. If you run, there's nothing they can do. Just follow this path. It's mostly following the white. If it cuts out into grass, that's the wrong way to go. And here we are. Now the downside is Hans is considerably slower. He waited at the last checkpoint. He takes a sweet little time, quite honestly, but he's going to come up to this tree here once he finally gets here. There we go. You're going to want to do a save here, because this is actually going to be the last time you can save until we finish with the exploit. We'll come up to Hans, and he's going to come over here, right? And he's going to get you ready to go. You're not going to want to get too close. Let's just go over here. This has been the most reliable way, but we save quit just in case we fail it. We are going to sprint past Hans here, and we're going to immediately jump and climb this rock. We'll run past, and we'll jump. Okay. If you want to know if this worked, all you have to do is pause. Look at this. Can't save just now. Try again shortly. So this is the deal. We're not going to be able to save. It's going to be okay. Now we're just going to go back to where that first group of guys were. So basically follow the white. Now, yes, we are quite low on health. We're not going to need the health. Here we're coming down the hill, and we're going to approach that log we jump over. So you can either jump over the log and go over there, or you can go up this hill. It leads to the same place. What we're going to do here is jump over this fence. You can see we are no longer gated. What we did, what that little glitch did, was remove all those invisible walls, so we can explore the open world. And there's a lot you can do with this glitch, and I have another video that I'll be working on. I've been refining a good route for thievery training and getting a bunch of early game gear, like 1.7 thousand pounds better than early game gear, to be quite honest with you. But our horse will be at the stables. The groom will not be working at night, so we can't just run there now. We need to get arrested to make time transition, because we are in time lock, as you can see. The way to get arrested that is like the least impactful on your character is throwing stones.
Yeah, real funny.
So we're gonna throw stones until he gets good and pissed off. All right, then he's gonna want us to surrender, so let's make a deal.
I'll report you to the bailiff.
And the bailiff is what we want. We're gonna go ahead and submit to the bailiff. Let's take our punishment.
You'll get the pillory for this.
We will.
Come on then.
And it's gonna put us in Troskowitz here. What we're gonna do is we gotta get to Semien to get our horse. So we're gonna go south over to these horses here. Semien's right there, easy enough. And here we go, look at this. Pebbles is actually coming back from the ambush right now and walking herself to the stables. So we're gonna basically meet her there. Let's go ahead and ride ourselves in here and over here. Pebbles doesn't have to make it here first. We're fine. Here's the groom, and we'll give him a little chat.
Would you happen to have a cheap horse for sale?
So just use your speech check. Since we've got, you know, a mid-game Henry, we'll succeed, and he'll hook us up with Pebbles here. Pebbles will look a little bit different than when we saw her on the road, but if we check her inventory, you will see that we've got the Bravante Saddle, the Bridle of the Holy Roman Empire, and the Mainz Harness. The problem is, however, the game is going to try to take these away from us, and we want to stop that from happening. Thankfully, it's quite easy to do so. Put everything in Henry's inventory here, and then we're just going to put it right back. Anything on Henry, when we go back into the story, will be gone. But as long as the saddle went off and then back on, and it's not equipped, keep it unequipped. We're going to be able to take this with us. So let's go ahead and get on Pebbles, and we're going to head back to the Nomad camp. You're going to turn northwest from Samin, and we want to go right here to rejoin the story. When you see this big rock, that's when we're going to turn right. And that'll take us back up the hill and back towards where Hans is supposed to be. All we should need to do at this point is just run into the log. And you can see it puts us right back into the slide and right back into the fight. Go ahead and complete the sequence. Take the long walk back towards Bajena's. And before we've even finished bleeding, you can see that we've got Pebbles with the Bravante Saddle, the Bridle of the Holy Roman Empire, and the Mainz Harness. If you found this helpful, please drop a like and come back soon for the next Trial by Squire.
Damn, this wound is still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.